In this video, I'm going to be giving you just 4 tips on how to not only go to the gym, but stay in a consistent routine of going to the gym. And I'm gonna be real with you. Apply these tips to your daily mindset and you're going to find that the gym is going to be a positive, safe, amazing place that you look forward going to. By the way, I'm Jojo, a former college athlete, just here to share my fitness and health tips that I've learned along the way. Check out my other videos on how to elevate, empower, and evolve your well-being. Let's start off with understanding that there is no way around not going to the gym. I get that it costs money, but you should be treating the gym like your college tuition, your rent, or buying groceries, or anything else that's essential to you in life. Working out is not only crucial to your physical health, it is crucial for your mental health. I don't think I need to explain why mental health is important, but I'd be more than happy to give you guys reasons for those that are interested. But all of this talk is setting up for tip number 1, which is there is no excuse. I know, I'm giving you some tough love, but you need to hear it. When you are deciding whether or not to go to the gym or you're trying to find reasons not to go, literally say the words, there is no excuse. It's a little bit like the Mel Robbins 5-second rule. Just say that mantra and move on. Shit, this even holds me more accountable. But this is a tip that is going to help you go to the gym. And if you're already making the effort of going, you've done so many things for yourself already. You've proven that you could do it and that you're believing in yourself and you're focusing on what's important. And it shows that you love and care for yourself. And we haven't even gotten to the gym yet. My next tip for you is one that actually rolls off perfectly from the last tip, and that is to just show up even if you don't do anything. Like I legit mean, if you get ready, drive all the way there, walk in, take a look around, and drive all the way back home. As James Clear says in his book, Atomic Habits, missing 1 day is an accident, but missing 2 days is the start of a new habit. We are trying to keep a habit of going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. So if you just show up, you are telling your brain that this is your routine. Also, if you go in with the intention that you're not going to do anything, I am 98% positive that you are going to start a workout and finish a workout. I have literally gone to the gym just to walk on the treadmill when I have a perfectly good trail right down the street of my house, just because I knew that it would teach myself to stay consistent with my habits just by showing up by going to the gym. Tip number 3 is for people who feel insecure at the gym. Not only going in public is scary, but going to the gym in public with other people in a workout fit to work out. This is totally valid to feel, but I'm gonna give you some tough love again. Get over yourself, please. If the reason you aren't going to the gym is because you are scared of what others are going to think of you, you just wasted a whole day on working on yourself and reaching your goals. Every time you go to the gym, even if you're feeling anxious or uncomfortable in your skin, you just became 1 step closer to never feeling that way again. By not going, you actually blow something out of proportion and you make up false narratives in your head. Relating to the subject of being scared of random strangers, something that was hard for me to do was when I first started my TikTok page, because that was the social media platform that I thought I was going to do. I had to record my day in the lives at the gym or record content in public. I wouldn't do it for so many weeks because I was so scared of what other people were going to think of me. But then one day, I just did it. And guess what happened? Absolutely nothing. Actually, what happened was that I called my parents immediately after the gym and told them that I recorded my whole workout, and I was so happy and so excited. People do not give a fuck about what you're doing. I get why you might think that, because that's what I thought. You create situations in your head and you prepare for disaster. With recording, yeah, maybe that they were going to look and have their thoughts, but in reality, were they going to come up and bully me? Were they actually going to laugh in my face? And if they did, was that going to stop me? Fuck no. I was minding my own business and it had nothing to do with them. That's the same thing with a public gym fear. I promise you, people are only thinking about their workout and if they are looking good doing it. Honestly, everyone else is probably worried about what others are thinking of them as well. During my whole workout, I am constantly checking myself out in the mirror, and if anything, I'm wondering if they think I'm as cool as I think I am. Sadly though, to my point, no one cares. At least I check myself out though. But no one is going to come up to you and say, hey, you look ridiculous doing that workout. Or, hey, you look fat. Like, the only times that I've ever had to interact with anybody is if they're going to ask me how many sets left I have on the machine that I'm using. All in all, though, people are going to think their thoughts and you can't stop them. Control what you can control, which is the workout that you have planned for yourself that day. You can check out my other videos on my favorite exercises that I do at the gym, or even my video on how I warm up at the gym if you're just looking for some help to getting some momentum going. Getting over fear is one of the best feelings in the world, and sometimes it only only takes 1 or 2 times to rewire your brain into another perspective. And maybe it takes 100 times, but either way, go to the motherfucking gym. Our last tip is going to make your workouts feel like it's possible. If you're trying to start a new routine of going to the gym, or you have a goal of losing or gaining weight, or any goal in general, start slow. You can't turn on your car and immediately get up to 70 miles an hour and be on a freeway. Not only is this going to help you recover in the process, but it's also going to make you enjoy the process. That's another thing. It's a process, and that's just a fact. You are going to need patience, or else you are going to find yourself watching this video again a few weeks later because you got burnt out too quickly. Making your workouts super intense right off the bat is going to make them seem hard, impossible, and not enjoyable. If you start slow, you're going to have the mental energy to want to accomplish more the next day, and the day after, and the day after that. And before you know it, you're in a routine. We're creating a lifestyle in our habits, and that's a goal for everything in life. So do whatever you have to do to figure out how to long-term love your goals and how you're going to love going to the motherfucking gym. That's all that I have for you guys today. I have another video on gym tips that help out in little ways, so be sure to check that out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope the tough love wasn't too tough for you, and I hope to see you in my next videos.